back to my channel. It's your girl Action Jackson back with another video. Today, as y'all can tell by the title, I am finally going to be giving my full review on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I've had this camera a little over a month now, so I think it's time to share my thoughts, my pros and cons, and my favorite features of this new little gadget. As always, of course, before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you have your notifications on so you get notified every time I post a video. We are on the road to 5K, so go ahead, help your girl out and hit that subscribe button. And if this video helped influence your decision to either get the camera or not, make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe. Now, y'all, this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which is actually the camera that I'm filming on right now, this is kind of my regular filming camera, or it has been for a couple of weeks since I got it. When I'm not using this, I am using my Sony a7 III, but this camera is top notch. This camera was honestly, I feel like kind of the talk of the end of 2024. I knew about this camera well in advance, like early on in 2024. I've been eyeing this camera for such a freaking long time. And then out of nowhere, it like blew up, went viral. It was all over TikTok. They were selling it at Costco for like $400, which is an insane deal. And just everybody was talking about it. Everybody who wanted to be a content creator or vlogger was grabbing it. It really blew up. And like I said, I already wanted the camera, but seeing everybody with it just made me want it more. And I actually made a decent amount of money in November from content creation. So I was like, screw it. I'm about to get the camera of my dreams and I'm gonna make something happen. Now, was this camera worth the money? That's for y'all to decide. Me personally, I think it was well worth I'm getting my money's worth, boo. Okay, every single day I learn something new about the camera, try something new. And I definitely feel like I'm getting my money's worth for various reasons why. So let's just get into it. The first reason that I absolutely adore this camera is the quality. This camera is so small, but it packs a punch, y'all. The camera on here is so nice. The camera has the ability to shoot up to 4K and 60 frames per second. You can also shoot in 1080p, which is just regular like high definition. At this very moment, I'm recording in 1080p and 30 frames per second. I'm gonna change it over to 4K so y'all can see the difference. Now I'm in 4K with 60 frames per second. You probably notice it's a little bit clearer, but honestly, the 1080p gets the job done for me. And the fact that you can change it so many different ways, I really, really love that about the camera. So no matter what you're shooting, you're always sure to have good quality. Now on to the second reason that I really love this camera. The active face tracking setting is so damn cool, y'all. This is so good for when you're going to vlog or you're going to be moving around a lot inside the camera and you don't want to worry about being out of the frame. I'm about to turn it on so you guys can see exactly how it works. So now the face tracking is enabled and basically the camera will move anywhere your head goes. So if you're going up, it focuses on that. If you sit down, it focuses there. No matter what you do, the camera stays on you. So it's really helpful for like if I'm going to reach over here or I'm going to be doing like tutorials and stuff or I'm moving around, cooking videos, anything like that. Just as long as your face is in the frame and it can detect your face, the camera will move with it. So another really good thing about this camera is the audio. I love the audio on this camera for the simple fact that you don't need an external microphone. I actually ended up purchasing the Creator Combo, which came with a lot of different accessories and things like that versus just the camera. You have the option of doing both. The Creator Combo actually comes with an external mic, which I have right here. This cute little tiny thing with a little fluffy head. This is actually the wind cover. You can take this off, but obviously if you're outside or you're somewhere where there's a lot of wind, you want to use this. But this is what it looks like. There is the power button on the side and then the pairing button. And then there is the record button and then that's how you charge it. So you charge it on its own. It's wireless. And once you turn it on, it'll send a prompt to your camera and it'll say that the DJI audio transmitter has been connected. Then you also have to hit the record button. So I'm about to show y'all how it sounds with and without the mic. So this is the sound of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 without the audio transmitter connected. This is how I most often use the camera. I don't usually use the transmitter unless I'm doing something in a place where there's a lot of wind or a lot of commotion. So now I'm going to put her on and let you guys see what it sounds like with the transmitter connected. This is the quality of the audio once the wireless transmitter is connected. As y'all can see, it's clearer and you can't really hear like the outer buzz of stuff that's going on outside. And although I think the audio quality on the camera alone is good, this was something really nice to throw into the creator combo. And it's really good for when you're filming in loud environments or windy environments where you need your voice to be a little bit more centered. Now moving on to the fourth reason I love this camera. For me as a content creator, I am creating on YouTube and I'm also creating on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all other social media platforms like that. So the ability to be able to film in the 16:9 and also the 9:16 ratios is really, really important for me. So I love that I could do both on the DJI, of course. So right here we have the 16:9, which is like the standard ratio for TV, for YouTube, things of that nature. And then if I was to flip my camera like that, I still get the same great quality. This camera does have autofocus function, which is super, super good. It focuses really fast and it always gets the job done. I'm just going to show y'all. So like my Stanley right here, zoom in, it gets so clear, no problem. And you don't have to do anything. It's just autofocus, of course. So now that we talked about the quality of the camera, I want to get a little bit into the design of the camera. This camera is such like a conversation starter. Every time people see me with it, they're like, what is that? Like, what is that, a camera? Oh my God. Like, I didn't know that was a camera. It's so small. Okay. It's really compact. The portability of this camera makes the camera top tier. The fact that it's so small, it's so sleek, compact, you can literally just pull it out. It's so much better than me walking around with my big ass camera when I used to vlog, and it just makes vlogging and filming a lot easier and a lot more discreet, especially for people who might be a little bit shy when it comes to content creating. I really never gave a fuck, but I like now that I could do it in a less like noticeable way. Now, when it comes to the creator combo, this is a pro for me because I ended up going with that versus just the camera. So the camera alone goes for $3.99. Right now it's $3.99 on Amazon and it's on sale. Boo. Okay, it's usually $5.19. The creator combo is $6.69. Now, me personally, I feel like the creator combo was worth it because everything that's kind of in the creator combo, you're more than likely going to end up purchasing for yourself anyway. So you might as well just go with the creator combo. Like the microphone, of course, that came with the combo. And also, two of my favorite things that this camera came with was this. This is the charging stand. So the camera is really little, but they give you two different holders to kind of make it bigger and easier for your hand to hold. This one is actually a charging one. So you charge this, there's like a little battery inside, and then it's kind of like a portable charger for your camera. And that I really, really, really love. The battery life on this camera is actually really good compared to my Canon M50. I can use this all day long. No problem. Don't have to recharge anything at all. Don't have to plug it in. Nothing like that. So this camera really lasted me throughout Vlogmas and barely ever died on me. The other handle that they give you is actually on the camera right now. So I can't show you, but it doesn't charge. So the bigger one is a charging handle and then the smaller one is just a regular handle. The creator combo also comes with like a mini 3-legged tripod so you can sit the camera up. That's also on my camera right now, so I can't show y'all. And there was also this cute little carrying case. I really love this. It makes everything easy to like hold together so you don't lose nothing, because a lot of these parts are really little. So I like to keep it in here to make sure I don't lose nothing. And just so y'all know, the microphone also comes with a magnet so you can attach it like through your shirt and connect it to yourself. There's a clip on it, but it also comes with the magnet option. Another good piece of little equipment that the creator combo comes with is this wide angle lens. This is a 0.75 times 15 mm lens, and it just gives you a little bit of a wider shot onto the camera. So y'all can see how the camera looks right now. I'm gonna go ahead and place this on there. And there y'all go. I know y'all couldn't see this pink stuff over here before. So it is a little bit wider. It might be a little hard to tell. At first, I had no idea what the heck that thing did until I looked it up. But once it's on there, you can kind of tell, oh, we did just get a little bit wider. The fact that this camera can also take pictures in addition to filming sets it apart. I honestly did not know that this could take photos as well until I got it, because I wasn't really focused on taking pictures with it. But the quality is really good. I have used it to take photos to use for like YouTube thumbnails and things like that. You can also do panoramic shots. You can do time lapse. You can film in slow motion. You can film in low light. Like there are so many different things and different settings that you could throw this camera into. If you didn't know, this camera has a 3-axis gimbal stabilization built into it, which is a fancy way of saying it's really, really good for movement. If you were to use this and go for a run, it will basically stabilize your video so it's less shaky and that it's a lot smoother. So that's what makes this camera a really, really, really good vlogging camera, because even when you're on the move, it gives you nice, smooth video. And then one of my last favorite features of this camera, which came with the creator combo, is this little thing right here, the wrist strap. This camera is so easy for you to drop because it's so tiny. So the wrist strap definitely helps me because I'm clumsy as hell, and it keeps the camera in my hand where it belongs. Now, I just went through all of these pros. I have 3 cons for y'all. I know it's crazy. I had all those pros compared to these cons, and honestly, the cons not even really conning how they supposed to be. I love this camera. I'm sorry, DJI, y'all won me over. I don't have many bad things to say about this gadget. My first con is going to be that I like to record things lickety split. The camera does turn on and start recording within like 10 seconds. I'm impatient. I be wanting it done in 5. So sometimes I be trying to hurry up and like catch something that when I should have been recording, but I wasn't. Also, when it turns on, there is a prompt usually that comes down. And if you turn it on and you press record, you can't really tell if it's recording or not because there's a prompt there. You can't see the screen, so you can't see if the red thing is on the screen that says recording, but there is also a red light that blinks as you record, so I kind of use that versus looking at the screen. This is something really small and really stupid, of course, but like that's just a con for me because I know I've turned the camera on sometimes. I'm like, damn, am I recording or not? Like, I couldn't really tell. Another con for me would be the tripod, the 3-legged tripod that it comes on. I wish that it was a little bit taller or that it was adjustable. The tripod really only lets you sit it like one certain way. Like if you try to balance it, it doesn't, like I'm showing y'all right now, I'm moving it, but it doesn't really balance that well. Like sitting up, it kind of has to be like all the way flat, like it has to be down all the way that it can go for it to kind of sit stably. If you have it propped up a little higher, it'll fall. There's not really a lot of grip at the bottom of it to help it stand up. But yeah, like sometimes I've tried to like record, like right now I have y'all sitting on a box. If I had y'all actually sitting on my desk that I'm sitting at, the camera will be really, really low. So I just wish like maybe the tripod was adjustable or something like that. But you can always attach this to a bigger tripod, of course. This is just the one that comes with it. And another con about the camera, which may be a con to you, it was a con to me at first, is the price. Like I just told you guys, this camera does retail for a little over $500 unless you catch it on sale. And the creator combo is $669, so almost $700. It was a con to me at first because I honestly didn't believe the camera was that damn good until I started doing more research. And now that I actually have it, I personally feel like it was worth every single penny I spent on it. I really, really, really love this camera. And it pretty much does anything that a Sony or a Canon vlogging camera would do. So those all cost about the same amount. So it's not really that bad that the camera costs that much. And again, like everything that I just listed, all the pros, the portability of the camera, the quality of the camera, it all speaks for itself. Like I don't mind the price at all. So now that I've done my pros and my cons, I kind of want to get a little bit into my favorite features. Like I told y'all before, the face tracking, that's definitely one of my favorite features. It does wonders for me when I vlog or for when I film things that have my face in it and I'm moving around, of course. Another feature I really love on this camera is the spin shot. It basically allows the camera to rotate fully all the way around and you could get some really dope footage. I really want to go somewhere and just do like a cool edited style type of video. I liked how it looked when I was at Potawatomi. So I might redo Pato just because of like how the lights look and like it looks kind of like enticing. That's a casino here, by the way, but like it looked really, really cool doing the spin shot thing on there. I did it in one of my vlogs. It's not a feature that I use a lot because I wouldn't normally use it for like everyday filming, but it is a really, really cool feature to have. Another favorite feature of mine on this camera, which I'm really eager to learn more about in 2025, is filming in D-Log. And shooting in D-Log is basically kind of like a raw type of filming. It basically allows for you to manually color grade the footage. Now, this is not something that I'm like well versed in. That's why I said I really want to learn more about it in 2025. But the fact that it even allows for that is really good. There are different color options for the camera as well. And this is what it looks like when you film in D-Log. Like I said, it's a very flat, very raw kind of footage. It doesn't change from looking like this until you add the color grading and you learn about LUTs and things like that. That's a whole nother video. So actually, let's go back to normal. That's better. Overall, I absolutely love this camera, and if it was not the camera of 2024, I highly anticipate it being the camera of 2025. This is a really good gadget, especially for people who are trying to get into content creation or want to just upgrade from what they've already been using. I switched from my Canon M50 over to this, and I have had no regrets at all. If you've been eyeing this camera and you want to get it, please go get it. Like, I don't know anybody. I honestly have convinced quite a few people to get it, and I don't know anybody who's gotten it after me who has any complaints. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I hope this got you some information, some education, or persuaded you to go out and get your camera. If you do plan on getting this camera, happy shooting. I hope everything goes well for you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.